Welcome, baseball fans. Today, we turn our attention to one of the most electrifying young pitchers the game has ever seen. A phenomenon whose rise from a quiet corner of Japan to the world stage has captured the imagination of fans and scouts alike. This is the story of Roki Sasaki, the monster of the Reiwa era, a pitcher whose precision, poise, and power have already rewritten the record books and redefined the potential of what a baseball prodigy can be. His story is one of generational talent meeting quiet humility, of a young man chasing perfection not for attention, but for the pure love of the game. Born on November 3, 2001, in Rikuzen Takata, Iwate Prefecture, Japan, Roki Sasaki's journey to baseball greatness began in a place marked by both beauty and tragedy. His hometown was one of the many devastated by the 2011 Great East Japan earthquake and tsunami, an event that took the lives of thousands, including members of Sasaki's own family. Out of that heartbreak, Roki's path became one of purpose and resilience. The loss could have ended his dreams, but instead, it forged a deeper strength within him, a sense of calm and gratitude that continues to define his demeanor on the mound. As a child, Roki's love for baseball was immediate. He was fascinated by the mechanics of pitching, how speed, spin, and control could shape a game. Even at a young age, coaches recognized his freakish natural ability. His arm speed, fluid motion, and quiet demeanor stood out. But what truly separated him was his discipline. Roki didn't chase attention, he chased precision. He wanted to master every pitch, understand every angle, and perfect his delivery with mathematical consistency. By the time he reached high school, the legend of Roki Sasaki was already growing. At Aficionado High School, he became known for his astonishing velocity, regularly hitting speeds few teenagers could dream of. In 2019, he threw a fastball clocked at 101 miles per hour, 163 kilometers per hour, the fastest ever recorded by a high school pitcher in Japan. That moment turned him into a national sensation. But even then, Roki remained composed. While others celebrated the milestone, he focused on what he could do better. That calm under pressure, that almost meditative approach to competition, became his signature. When the Chiba Lotte Marines selected Roki Sasaki with their first pick in the 2019 Nippon Professional Baseball (NPB) draft, expectations were astronomical. He was labeled a generational talent before he even threw a professional pitch. But rather than rush him into the spotlight, the Marines handled his development with care. They allowed him time to grow physically and mentally, to understand the pace and rhythm of professional baseball. Roki embraced that patience, learning quietly, studying veterans, and sharpening his arsenal. When he finally made his NPB debut in 2021, it was clear that the hype hadn't been misplaced. His fastball, now regularly touching 100 to 102 miles per hour, was explosive. But it wasn't just about speed, it was the command, the late life, and the seamless mechanics that stunned hitters. Combined with his devastating splitter, one of the most unhittable pitches in the world, Roki quickly became a nightmare for opposing batters. His splitter dives late, disappearing just as hitters commit, drawing comparisons to the legendary forkballs of Japanese icons like Hideo Nomo and Koji Uehara, but with even greater consistency and speed. Then came April 10, 2022, a day that will forever be remembered in baseball history. Roki Sasaki threw a perfect game against the Oryx Buffaloes, striking out 19 batters, tying the NPB record and setting a new standard for dominance. At just 20 years old, he became the youngest pitcher in NPB history to achieve a perfect game, and he did it with ruthless efficiency and breathtaking composure. What made the performance even more remarkable was his control: 105 pitches, 82 for strikes, and not a single walk or error. It wasn't just dominance, it was art. And if that wasn't enough, Roki followed up his perfect game with another near-perfect performance in his next start, striking out 14 consecutive batters, a world record. The baseball world was left in awe. He wasn't just a young phenom anymore. He was a force of nature. Analysts around the world began comparing him to legends like Shohei Ohtani and Yu Darvish, predicting a future where he'd inevitably make his way to Major League Baseball. What makes Roki Sasaki truly special isn't just his raw stuff, it's his mindset. Despite the fame, despite the pressure of being Japan's next great export, he remains humble, almost serene. He speaks softly, trains relentlessly, and carries himself with respect for the game and his opponents. He doesn't crave spotlight moments. He earns them through preparation and precision. There's a quiet confidence in him, a belief that greatness isn't loud, it's consistent. His work ethic is meticulous. Roki studies mechanics like a scientist studies data. Every movement, every pitch is analyzed and refined. He's known for his efficient delivery, compact, balanced, and repeatable, minimizing stress on his arm while maximizing velocity. His command of the strike zone is surgical. He doesn't just overpower hitters, he outthinks them, mixing speeds, tunneling pitches, and keeping them off balance inning after inning. Off the field, Sasaki's personality mirrors his pitching, composed, respectful, and focused. He rarely seeks attention but commands it naturally. Fans admire him not just for what he does on the mound, but for how he carries himself. There's a sense of purity in his love for the game, a connection to baseball that feels deeper than competition. It feels like purpose. In international play, Roki Sasaki has continued to shine. During the 2023 World Baseball Classic, he represented Japan with pride and intensity, facing off against some of the best hitters in the world. His 100 miles per hour fastballs and devastating splitters reminded everyone that Japan continues to produce elite-level pitching talent, and that Roki might be the best of the next generation. Even in moments of pressure, his calm demeanor never wavered. He pitched not like a 21-year-old kid, but like a veteran who's seen it all. As MLB scouts and fans wait eagerly for the day he makes the jump to the United States, Roki Sasaki continues to refine his craft in Japan. He's not rushing the process, he's perfecting it. Every pitch he throws, every season he plays, feels like another chapter in a story that's still unfolding. He's building not just a career, but a legacy, one defined by precision, discipline, and mastery. Roki's influence extends beyond statistics. To young players in Japan and around the world, he represents a new model of excellence, proof that greatness is born from preparation and character as much as from talent. He's a reminder that power means little without control, that humility enhances greatness, and that true mastery requires patience. Roki Sasaki's story is still being written, but already it carries the rhythm of legend. He's the kind of player who reminds the world why baseball is beautiful, because within its quiet moments, its duels between pitcher and batter, there exists poetry. And when Roki takes the mound, that poetry becomes power, delivered at 100 miles per hour with the grace of a master. As he continues to climb towards superstardom, one thing is certain. Roki Sasaki isn't just the future of Japanese baseball. He's the future of baseball itself. His talent transcends borders, his mindset transcends eras, and his story, still unfolding, will echo for decades to come. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this tribute to Roki Sasaki, a pitcher who blends brilliance, balance, and belief, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more stories celebrating the athletes who are redefining greatness, one pitch at a time.